Hello everyone, welcome to the second lecture of Unit 2. In this unit, we will discuss that why philosophy is important. Why is it important to have a particular research philosophy and how this philosophy is linked with your work that you will do in your research. We talked about some of the key concepts which were epistemology, that what can you know about a particular thing, the ontology, what you already know, axiology, what is the value of that thing, and methodology, that how you can find out more about it, what are the methods and what are the processes that you can use. There are some philosophical assumptions which are associated with qualitative research. For example, we say that there are multiple realities and they are very subjective. A reality for you and a reality for me can be very different, and we need for that we need to understand the people and their context, because their context, their experiences are very very important. So as per what can you know about it in epistemology, you need to have a very close interaction between the person who knows and what do they know. So between you and the participants, you should have a very close connection so that they won't lie to you and they will tell you exactly how the things are. It has a very important value because you need to understand their background, you need to understand their beliefs and biasness, and you need to understand what would be its influence on the research process. If we link it all together, so ontology is what you believe in, and if you talk about qualitative research, you would believe that reality is subjective, and for everyone reality can be different. In epistemology, what or how can you know about the reality? Theoretical perspective would be the approaches that you use. Methodology would be the procedure that you are going to use. Methods can be the tools, interviews or focus groups, and sources, that what kind of a data you can collect. So for a clear understanding, the first thing is that you would need to have a proper research design. You need to recognize whether this design will work or not, whether this strategy will work or not. Then you need to identify or create designs beyond the past experience. You can make your own design as well. You can do a bit, mix and match over there. And then you need to ensure consistency when you're applying different methods, when you're applying different tools. And then obviously in the end you come up with a proper paradigm. So this is a bit about why philosophy is important, because obviously philosophy will help you attain a point, attain a position in the research, and it will help you understand that what kind of a methods or what kind of a procedures that you are going to use and what kind of a research design that you will use. So this is it for the unit 2 lecture 2. Thank you.